true. Hi everyone, welcome on in and happy Monday. As you can see, we are here once again attempting episode 46 of Rails of Mourning. I hope everyone has had a great weekend and day. The tech goblins derailed the... No, it was a lot of mourning because I got very mad at the whole thing. What?
They derailed the train.
Yes. Before it was even built. Anywho.
God damn it.
We are, I was going to say sillier than normal, but no, it's about the same level.
No, that's normal.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Bloop. And, yes, if you were here, that was last Sunday. You would have seen some familiars. If you want to see that VOD in the edited version, you can find it over on the YouTube, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The music you're listening to right now is by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it over at the YouTube library of royalty-free music. Sound effects and music during the game will be by Sirenscape and potentially my players shrieking in terror. Or that. The overlay starting screen and character information and the map you're looking at were made by me in Incarnate. Our beautiful character art was made by Nathan. You can find his stuff right there in the chat. I think the chat is that way on. If you want to check out this campaign, any other campaign, or the one-shots that we have been running for the past so many years, you can find them over on our YouTube channel. And if you want to come in...
Sorry.
And if you want to just come on in and hang out with us, play on our Minecraft server, if you let us get to know you, you can check out our Discord. And last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Lillith has done and type in !perks in the chat. And also Queen of Ducks, quack. At some point I'm gonna...
I am not the Queen of Ducks.
At some point I'm gonna figure out how to add a soundbite to that, just going quack.
That would be amazing.
I'm not there yet. I don't know how that works.
Let's not say you did.
Quack.
What?
Is this when I start talking to Nat about making me a duck emote?
I can.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's possible.
You definitely can. Let's go around the table, introduce our dear players. And start with Andy. Who are you and who are you playing?
What did you say, Terris?
I said Andy.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think I'm Andy. Yes. And Craren is a illusionist wizard that I hope to portray tonight. So that's the thing. Yes, so hippos can't swim. They have big bones and are big. They are dense. In fact, they are barely buoyant at all. They don't swim. They just perform a slow motion gallop on the riverbed or on the seafloor. They can even sleep underwater because they have a built-in reflex that allow them to bob up and take a breath and sink back down without waking up.
That sounds so familiar, except
I want to be a hippo.
I am a hippo.
Hippos are also most... Hippos are also the most dangerous animal in Africa.
Other than man.
Other than man, of course. Well, technically, a hippo can easily crush or just bite a human.
Yeah, but we like to kill people for fun.
That's true. Domesticated cats do that.
I will save that one.
Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lilith, or Lily of the many names, Queen of Ducks.
Quack.
And I play Mal Blakewood, the first Bork of this party, the Satyr lycanthrope blood hunter. And my fun fact will be, did you know that a duck can sleep with one eye open to stay alert for predators?
Yeah, quack.
Quack.
Ducks are just fascinating
Ducks are amazing.
creatures. Ducks are amazing, fascinating creatures, and also feathered little psychopaths.
Why do you think I like them so much?
You and Halcyon both. I mean, what?
He's
Terris.
my king of ducks.
Hello, I am Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I will be portraying Eberron Noir, the albino drow bard. And did you know that the chemical compound which is used to make fake banana flavor is the same compound honeybees use as an alarm pheromone? So never eat banana sweets near a beehive.
Yeah, no, that could end horribly bad.
I actually did not know that. Thank
Me
you.
neither. Now I also know that I can't eat some of my favorite candies near a beehive without getting attacked.
For all the times you happen to be frequenting places nearby beehives, I guess.
See, all
I
of you
mean,
think about the threats of the bees, and there's me sitting there thinking, how can I get them into the beehive without being stung?
How do you get them into the beehive? Do you want an answer to that?
No, I'm good, thank you. I'd rather experiment.
speaking of
As discussed-
experimentation,
Well, as discussed prior to this call, I could really do with a time off work, and for medical reasons, so being stung by a few thousand bees might be a good idea about now.
Oh, honey.
yes, that's what bees produce. Psycole.
Hi, I am Psycole, Simon, and most recently christened Postcode on a different server and Twitch channel. Believe it or not, the person who questioned me that knows my real name, knows that I am called Psycole, have known me as Psycole the entire time that they have known me, and still couldn't get my name right, and so have now started calling me Postcode, which is now spread. I am playing Remus Doldorn, the Kalashtar Barbarian, and I do not have a fact.
All right.
I am, in fact, factless.
Which is a fact in and of itself.
Exactly.
I just had an idea because I played with someone who played a Kenku named Dialtone, who was the secretary in Hell. Now I want a postmaster Kenku named Postcode.
Mhm.
And Nathan.
Hello, I am Nathan. I play Romulus Seldorn, the Kalashtar Hexblade Warlock, who is also a Bork. I have two facts. First one, kind of going off the theme of my new coffee lover mug. Did you know that the world's the strongest coffee that you can buy is Black Label Devil Mountain Coffee, and it is 1,555 milligrams of caffeine per 12 fluid ounces brewed. Very strong. And the second one it revolves around the show Bluey, where the child voice actors aren't credited anywhere, and their identities have been kept anonymous to avoid any negative effects of the fame from the franchise.
That's actually brilliant.
That's actually a very good idea. Yeah.
And yet, hi, I am Ardana, or Joe, or Oi, you there, since Lillith is here. I'm the GM and channel runner around these parts, and talking about killing for fun. Did you know the domesticated cats are the main reason most bird populations in cities have dwindled? Because they will kill for fun.
And did you know that the reason why the bird population in Outer Regis, where I currently reside, is down to a mere half a dozen is because my cat is the main culprit. It would not surprise me at all if the red kite that occasionally flies over the house doesn't make its way inside my house at some point in time.
Carrying your cat or being carried by your cat? That's up for debate.
Look, all I'm saying is the first thing my cat brought in was a fucking pigeon. Since then, there's just been a long line of various different sparrows, starlings, thrushes, mice, voles, all sorts.
Yeah, I'm very glad that I have an indoor cat and we live on the 7th floor.
I'm really tempted to create a cemetery in my front garden. Just all of the buried, but and just wonder what people will think when they come up to my front door and they just see loads and loads of crosses made out of lollipop sticks.
I mean, speaking from experience, it will keep Jehovah's Witnesses away.
I have a give blood sign for that.
That's a long story, but it involved me and my sister finding a lot of trimmed pine trees behind our parents' house and decorating their front yard for Halloween, creating little mounds and shoving crosses into the ground. And Jehovah's Witnesses stayed away from my parents for 5 years after that.
I love that.
Hello, Jason! And when they came back, I started asking them questions about the Old Testament that they couldn't answer, and stayed away from for another 10 years. But yes. Alright. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened? Not last session, because that was bullshit, but the session before that.
Oh, I was going to say last session we had tech goblins.
Yes.
That's my recap.
Oh, is it down to me again, is it?
Apparently, you're apparently the note taker. Oh.
Yep.
Fine.
We love you.
So, thanks, Terris. Love you too. So last time we all got together
And
right.
actually played.
Romulus was experiencing his first full moon as a werewolf, and decided to take himself off to his preferred cell so that he could stay the night, or like make sure he was safe and everyone was safe from him for his first night being a werewolf. The rest of the party left Mayela outside in the upper city so that she could celebrate herself, and the rest of the guys, Craren, Oren, and Remus, headed back to the tavern to act as bouncers for the evening. Remus did quite well at Craren, and Oren. Well, Oren ended up falling asleep behind the bar at some point, and Craren ended up being pushed out of the bar and into the stairwell at some point. So we're not quite sure what happened to him. Anyway, but yes, that's what happened. Flo decided that she would visit Romulus and test his ability to maintain control by throwing pebbles at him, like the kind-hearted person that she is. It took 4 pebbles before he lost control, at which point she said, she left him alone to carry on and decided to go and have a little bit of a fight. And decided to go and have a bit of a fight and to work off some energy. In the meantime, Romulus decided to get himself back under control, and then whilst he was sat in the cell, he heard various different noises that would indicate that someone was infiltrating the cell blocks, including several people that were sorry, my brain has diverted onto a different track. Yes. So yes, he overheard people freeing one of the other cellmates, and also overheard the words, "Is it ready? Mountains and farm." In the morning, the warden came to let him out, and they discussed what happened. And they talked about the fact that the person who was broken out of the prison was an agent of the Pure Flame, and who had been scheduled for execution, but had actually turned out to be a lycanthrope, so had a stay of execution until such time as they worked out what they wanted to do with him. Anyway, Romulus and Craren start to put some bits and pieces together once Romulus tells everybody back at the tavern, and they realise that the Pure Flame are about to ambush the leaders of the What's the name of them? Part of them? Feylar?
Yeah, the Feylar.
Yes, I read it every single time, and I go Feylarden, which is obviously not correct. We realise that Durin and Akites are somewhere in the mountains, and Yaffe is at the farm out on the plains in preparation for the night's festivities. Flo talks about Flo realizes that the sleeping drugs that were being used could put them to sleep, even though Romulus successfully did not succumb, and then they could just basically use Silver to shank them all afterwards. We had a very brief and quick discussion. Well, we didn't really have a brief and quick discussion. We had a mild, panicked discussion around what to go and do first, at which point Crowan decided to take action and send messages to the relevant parties to let them know what was going on. Once we had calmed ourselves down, we decided that we would go and head out to support Yaffe, as he is the one that is most likely to be alone out on the plains, whereas Durin and Akites are currently situated with a number of their followers in preparation for an assault on the Pure Flame anyway. As we got out onto the plains and closer to the farm, we came across the sounds of battle, and we basically all charged in, and we realised that Yaffe was facing off against a small werewolf that had a very similar shimmering sword to one that we have encountered prior to this situation. We concluded the fight with that said young werewolf dangling from Remus's chain whip ting some 30 feet up in the air, Flo attempting to bite him like a giant werewolf piñata, and Yaffe looking up rather crossly.
Indeed. And yes, I know last time, I said this last time as well, but you can take a point of inspiration. I'm not sure if you took it or bounced it. But
I bounced it last time, and I believe Lillith took it, so...
I guess I might have stolen it, yes.
Okay.
all right. So a little bit...
Free wench.
What do you mean?
But...
Hey,
with
you won't
that...
whenever I give it to you, Claren, because you never use it.
Yes. I know. I never use it.
But with that, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started.
Yes.
Where
Yes.
did it go? There it is. Don't entirely know why I decided to do that as the music, but you know, it's fine.
Oh, music. Right, music. Music? Music. Music. Click. Sorry.
The wind whistles past you, Remus, as you hover dozens of feet above the frozen ground. From the silvered chain of your new weapon hangs the Pure Flame operative you have fought twice now. The young man has stopped trying to get free and seems to be focusing on holding himself up, probably to stop himself from blacking out, though the contorted shape he is in doesn't look too comfortable. The ruby presence in your mind is sending you images of unleashing your force on a dangling man, of dropping him from this height, of letting him go just so you can hunt him down again and again and again. Up here, the air is cold and tinged with the heavy scent of burning thatch. The dilapidated farmhouse has almost burned out, only the stone and some of the wood walls remain. People are slowly gathering glowing debris to feed to their bonfire. Below you, you can see your companions. You can see Yaffe and the man from the other day. It would be so easy to just drop the struggling man on top of them. What would you like to do?
I would like to call down to Yaffe and just say, Yaffe, I assume we need to question him because we believe he is involved in a plot to also attack Durin and Akites.
Yes, we do need to question him.
Okay. And so I would
got it.
turn to him and say, are you prepared to cooperate with our questions?
Will that get me back on the ground?
Maybe. Although, given Flo's current... No, Maela's current look at you. Are you sure you want to go back down onto the ground?
He looks down at you, Mael, and just. If she doesn't bite me again, sure.
Oh. 2 seconds. I need to do something. Nope.
Is that
what do you
a
mean
nat
by
one?
you? No, it's a 2 for a -1. For
Okay.
a 1. What do you mean bite you again?
Was one
Oh.
of your group that caused this. And as far as I can tell, she's the only one who looks like a wolf.
You know what, mate? You're a bit of a coward, aren't you? Because you silver flame fellas, don't you generally do the honorable thing and fall on your swords if you get bit?
Probably would have if I hadn't found out that I was one after I got captured.
Ah,
But
In that
no,
case,
I still have a debt
would
to
you like
pay.
to fall on your sword?
No.
Oh. That's a shame. I was hoping to drop you. Flo, are you gonna let him live?
And you
Oh,
can
sorry.
you can just see a wicked smile on her as he says that she bit him, and she will just show her fangs at him and like, I never bit you, coward.
One of you caused this.
Maybe it's karma.
Well, fix this and I'll answer any questions you have.
I think the
I
time
don't
is
think
more
you can
pressing.
unbite a rat, unfortunately. Sorry, what were you saying?
I think the time is more pressing that we need answers before we help you.
Yeah, and I'm not sure you can unbite a rat.
See
So the
Jaffe
question is-
pinching the bridge of his nose and as much as I would like it, it's not like we can kill him.
I would like to beg to differ, Yaffe.
That's your funeral.
Why? We're not inside the city.
No,
Scheduled
but
for execution.
lycanthropes have sanctuary in Droam.
I wish someone would tell
Regardless
me
of what they
all
do.
of the rules.
Oh,
Okay.
not sanctuary from the law, but if he had kept fighting, we could have killed him.
Oh, then let's let him go and antagonize him until he fights again. Simple.
I like how
How about we keep the petty bickering to a normal level, please?
Sorry, Craren.
As amusing as it may or may not be, it's also not helping the situation.
Yes.
I think-
Karen is correct. Although disappointingly so. So, what was the plan? What were you trying to do? And what is the current attack plan for Durin and Akitis? I would like you to answer my questions before I put you down, please. Otherwise, you might fall from an even greater height.
Yeah, otherwise
Faye,
I'll put you down.
I just would
but-
like to clarify something as well. He has sanctuary in Droam, correct?
Correct. We are not allowed to kill lycanthropes willy-nilly.
Okay. So if I were to let him go at, say, 200 feet in the air, is it gravity that's killing him, or me?
Unfortunately, it would count as you.
Well, bugger.
What if you keep flying and he dies of exposure?
Not try that. I have not tested that
Yeah, fair.
theory. Yes.
Do you have a bag of holding?
No.
Know
We have
anyone
a
that
door of
does?
holding.
We can bring it with us. But,
No, we-
you know, technically that's a pocket dimension and therefore not Drom. So we could clearly stick his head in there and then he'd just suffocate outside of Drom.
Again, I like how you think, but no. Unfortunately, such magic items rarely show up here.
Balls.
I'd like to carry on with the idea of dropping him, because technically I didn't drop him. If I just like untangle him from my rope, he just doesn't have land nearby.
Remus,
Yes.
could you please land the poor sod so we can just continue the questioning in a sensible manner?
But this is more
Poor
fun,
thing.
and I slowly
Yeah,
start like rotating him around slightly, so he's swinging, and therefore the chains that are silvered would probably start to bite a little bit onto him.
It does, and he's starting to look a little green, and eventually loses grip.
Yeah, one more thing, Yafe. We can't kill him, but does he have to be possessed of all his toes and fingers?
Technically, no.
Oh, now you're talking. I
This
bring him
you
down.
see Oren scraping slivers of silver off a coin and just placing them aside. Just excellent.
Walking. Let's see. What's Remus and Romulus' passive perceptions? Or actually, what's everyone around's passive perceptions?
11.
Oh god, that is a question that I know the
14.
answer to.
18.
10 out of 14.
All right. You or all, because I cannot. I rolled a 2 for my stealth check. You all hear like crunching of feet on frozen grass as the mage that stood on top of the what seemed to be a chicken coop approaches and looks at the group and, well, I could be of help if you want.
I'm sure you're good.
What did you have in mind?
I can read the thoughts of people who does not want to share their thoughts.
That's
that
handy.
Wonderful.
I'm also always interested in making a deal. And I have ways of enforcing that deal to make sure it sticks.
Ooh. That's some big magic there.
Well, in which case, be my guest.
Only if all of you want. Of course, I don't want to step on any toes.
Follow me.
As good looking as their owners might be.
Here. Aaron, he called you good looking.
Could Cryer for completely, tits and pickles, detect thoughts on Jaffe?
Sure, you can cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me there's so many character sheets already. There we go.
He's not going to dig any deeper, but more of as a matter of, you're not the only one with funny tricks.
Yeah. Well,
Yafe or Yafe's friend?
I mean, technically it says certain creatures.
oh yeah. Detect thoughts. You can basically do a spray and pray with. It will ping surface thoughts of sentient creatures within the radius.
Yes.
Oh,
And, it's not that many of us left, so Carnis is doing just that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally a lion.
Mostly to be an annoying, more of a, yes, there's more than one of us with funny tricks at this place.
Yeah, you ping off your companion's thoughts all around. Detect thoughts, is that a divination spell? I think it is, right?
It is, yeah.
You don't hear Oren. Because,
Interesting.
if you remember, he was given an amulet.
Yeah, yes. That's right.
All right.
And the amulet of protection against detection or something like that blocks all divination
something of
magic.
those words, yeah.
Which is very
I hadn't
annoying when you're
entirely
playing a
forgotten about
ranger, because Hunter's Mark is the divination spell. But yes, you don't notice Oren at all, but the others panic from your captive, annoyance mainly from Yafe, amusement from the new arrival. Yeah, Flo is just murderous rage.
Why'd everyone go quiet?
Yeah. And yeah, mostly amusement, but also curiosity from the new arrival. Looks at you, Remus, and I wouldn't want to deprive you of your fun.
Well, depending on what this guy says, I'm sure there's going to be more fun today.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And I slowly come back down to the ground.
Okay. The guy is looking like he's about half a step away from puking.
I'm sure it's a rough landing.
It's
Like it's a slow descent, and then at the, like 2 foot above the ground, I suddenly accelerate so that I land nicely and he doesn't.
Yeah, it's just a.
Craren will bring out a cookie from his pocket and approach Remus and going, "Good boy, have a cookie."
And
cookie.
Flo will, you know when you drop a toy and the dog goes ham on it? That's Flo right now.
Are you killing the guy?
Dang it. Roll me a dexterity check, Flo.
Dexterity?
Yes.
A dexterity check or save?
Check.
I'm giving Yate a Bardic, by the way.
Alright. Which is a D8.
Yep.
Just gonna use. Oh, nice! Alright. Just as you lunge at the guy, Mile, you feel a hand on your shoulder. Just. No.
Is it Yafe?
Yes.
You can see kind of like her ears perked up and like turning fastly toward him, still growling. But as she realizes it's him, you can see her ears slowly going backwards, and she backs away.
Oh, trust me. I really want to kill him as well. But I don't want to see you hurt, Blakewood.
Well, getting blamed for biting him when I didn't touch him is a little bit icky.
Did you not touch him though?
Maybe not. Maybe a little bit.
That's what I thought.
But no biting.
I like how you think. Unfortunately, the daughters of Sorakel's rules still stand.
I mean, we
We'll
could
see.
take him across the border.
That might be an option, yes, but he has to stand trial first.
Understood.
I will gladly give him over if that's what they decree. Now.
DM.
Yes.
What was the name of the head of the Silver Hands?
That you know of, Garland Veren.
And she will look at this guy who she doesn't know the name of.
Yes.
And she will just give a wicked smile, looking straight at him in his eyes.
Can't wait to see what Garland says about this.
You don't even have to roll for this. For a brief moment, you see absolute terror in his eyes.
Not fun being a monster, is it?
Between me and him, I'm not the monster.
No, he is.
But you were talking about the deal, and he looks over to the other wizard and I'm gonna. The other one steps forward and just crouches down a bit, looking again up at both you, Mael, and to Remus, almost as if asking permission. And then I say, Craren, you notice that he's starting to move his hands a little bit in the air, almost as if inscribing something.
Mhm.
And he's gonna look at the young werewolf and just, I'll make you a deal, boy. You tell us everything that you know. You tell us everything that you know, and I'll fix this for you. You tell us where you can find your companions, where the attack took place, the other one. And I'll help you get free of lycanthrope, free of Droam, and away from here. Do we have a deal? And you see the kid looking between all of you. He's still on the ground. He hasn't moved. Mostly because there's a pissed off werewolf and a very annoyed werepanther standing right there, and a lot of people around him that wants to kill him. And he looks again straight at the other wizard and The wizard just... Oh, and don't attack anyone who's a denizen of Droam, right? You can do that, right? You see a little bit of hesitation on the young werewolf's face, and then he gives a nod. And just here, you see a almost like tutting finger wave from the wizard and or the other, yeah, the wizard, and the werewolves just, yes, we have a deal. And quick movement by the hand, and a brand seems to show up on the werewolf's, the side of the werewolf's temple. All right, well, better start talking, boy. I have expensive ritual components to get a hold of. And he's gonna step away and wait for you to ask questions.
Flo will go after the wizard.
Mhm.
And just, like, take him on the shoulder as he leaves.
Mhm.
I never agreed to giving my blood to that scum.
I'd say I'd help. I didn't say it would be easy.
You can see her growl a little bit, and she knows how hard it is to get rid of lycanthropy, right?
Yes.
And she will, like, take her hand in front of him, the one she actually cut, and it's still, like, dripping a bit.
Mhm.
It's making it cheaper.
I appreciate that. Miss Bleakwood, was it?
Yes. I accidentally walked in on you before.
Oh, that was you.
Oh,
Right. Hope you enjoyed the show.
And
Oh no.
and
gonna-
she will turn back because it's starting to take a toll on her.
Mhm.
But she still stands there with her hand, and she looks much more innocent right now.
He's gonna bring out a small vial and just hold it out. Not like pushing it against you or anything, just hold it out for you to, if you want, leave a few drops of blood in it.
Yeah, she, like, takes her hand over and, like, puts her claws in a little bit so she bleeds a little bit more.
Don't waste it, though.
I won't. I think I never back her down on a deal. But some people don't follow through and the deal falls apart.
And she will look over at him.
Usually the people under Garland forgets.
Well, miss, if he forgets, it's gonna hurt.
I
But only
understand
once a
why
day,
Yappa
roughly.
likes you.
I don't approve of physical or violent persuasion, but I do have my ways.
And she will look over at the Yafe, look over at the wizard again.
I kinda understand why Yafe likes you.
Well, Miss Bleakwood, there are many ways of persuasion. Most, if you give them honey, they'll spill the beans, especially if it's fermented.
You can tell she doesn't understand shit.
What?
Intelligence of 8 people.
Hi, cat. Did you want something? All right. So, group around the werewolf. What would you?
Werewolf.
Yeah.
Yes, the fallen one. Go down there. Remus let off a barrage of questions that DM no longer remembers. So,
What was the plan? What were you planning to do to attack Durin and Akites? Where is the Pure Flames base under Durham? How many of them are you? How many of you are there? Is there any more attacks coming today to Yaffe and this farm? And I'm sure I can come up with a few more if you give me a few more minutes.
all right.
You're such a killjoy for actually asking the questions. I would have expected you to say, "What is your name?"
What's your favorite color?
All right.
Would you prefer hanging from your left ankle
Is
or your right ankle?
Do you like trains?
All right.
Okay,
Again.
I had a couple of weird ones in there as we're walking through it. As the barrage comes out really quick, and it's going to be also going to include things like, "What's your favorite color? Why isn't it red?
What's your favorite owl?
Do you prefer thongs or briefs?"
Why are you hunting werewolves? Aren't you ashamed?
All right.
You know,
Trying to
usual
remember the
questions.
first question so I can actually answer it.
What's the plan?
What was the plan? The plan was,
Best led plan of mice and men after gang ugly.
or in this case, werewolves. The plan was to take out 3 of the leaders in one fell swoop. That didn't go to plan. We showed up, trying to see what happened, waiting for nightfall or them to get too drunk. Nothing was happening, because apparently they had been forewarned.
Oh, good. Did you hear that, Karen? Your message just got out.
Yep.
Score.
And so I made a decision to call the attack before we were really ready, because they stopped
stupid.
drinking, which is weird. You just hear a snort from Yaffe. Plan. Well, I don't really know the entire plan for the mountain crew, but basically an ambush. Take 2 out there, take 1 out here. Should have worked, but no.
Would you like to know how your plan came undone?
Sure.
You need
Yes.
to tell him that.
I just like revealing the weaknesses in people's thoughts processes. Don't you like doing that too, Karen?
It is quite stimulating. It really is. I appreciate your efforts, Remus. I really do.
Look,
I don't
you wouldn't
have
let me
thought
physically torture
processes.
him. Now I want to mentally torture him. Okay?
Yes, and I
You should
appreciate
just do
that.
all of this in his head with Mind Link. Shouting
Oh,
at him.
yeah. And then and then what I do is I mind link with, "I'm going to kill you." And out loud I say, "Romulus was in the cell next door."
I heard stuff. And that's why we're
How?
Because-
That sleeping potion should not have knocked everyone out.
You failed to consider. I don't sleep. Nor does he. Well, we do sleep, but we don't drink.
You don't sleep.
Well, we do sleep, but we just
But-
don't dream.
You're humans, aren't you?
And I say to him,
in his head.
"Can a human do this?"
If only we could have done that simultaneously.
He just looks back and forth like,
That would have been the ultimate twin thing.
Yes,
Saying the same thing at the same time, yes.
it's like,
In stereo.
it's a death threat in stereo.
Oh no.
Yeah, he looks very panicked at that. It's just,
His heart is stereo.
And you know what's fun? I keep saying it to his brain. You can't turn this off. And I start singing the same song that I remember Oren singing when I first attempted to connect to Oren's brain.
yes.
Which I think was like some sort of white noise thing. As loud as possible into his brain.
Was it the Kookaburra song?
Yes.
It was the Kookaburra song, yes.
Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, very merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra gay, your life must be.
And I wait
Repeat.
until he starts to crack, and then I stop singing so he can answer the rest of the questions.
Why?
It takes about four laps of that, and then he's just covering his head with his hands, just.
This is what happens when you don't allow me to physically torture our prisoners. I mentally torture them instead.
Applaud you for this effort, Remus. I applaud you for this effort.
Anyway, sorry. Other questions. Where is the rest of the Pure Flames base? And
How many are there?
people were? How many are there? And how many people were planning to attack Durin and Akitis? Although I think you've already answered that one. Carry on.
And what's the color of your favorite socks?
Oh no! What's your favorite color?
Ray.
Why isn't it red? We've already said this. Why isn't it red? Why isn't your favorite color red?
Because that's the color of blood, and I don't like that.
And yet you like to kill things for a living.
Well, will it? If I don't answer that, will it keep singing that stupid song in my head?
That depends. Can you answer the other 4 questions?
I have the song about a bird in my head. It's kind of hard to concentrate right now.
Okay. Well, I stopped the song.
Oh, you know how a song gets
Oh.
stuck in your head?
Okay, in that case, I mentally scream at him in the loudest possible way I can. Like, you know, like when you try to make someone jump because they've got the hiccups. That's what I'm
I
trying to
have
do.
mine spike.
Oh, yes, no.
Mine's
But that
spiking.
might kill him. That might kill him, Romulus. It's a very
Do you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Alright. How many? Where's the
Oh,
base?
sorry, I
It's-
don't have a set of bagpipes.
I do.
Oh.
No!
Here at home, I do, but Oren does not have a set of bagpipes.
Where the base is the tunnel is follow the path from the Great Crag into the mountains for about 4.5 hours. You find it looks like a clearing in the rocks. The clearing is easy to find. The opening is not. It's on the northwest side of the clearing. As for how many have you killed? And I can answer that.
I can't remember. How many people were in that base that we killed the other week? 10? 15?
15, I think.
Yeah. We killed them, and then we killed you and your little band of 3 or 4, and then I don't know whether or not we killed any more, but we can kill more. I like killing people.
Well, provided the ambush succeeded and they didn't lose too many men, about 35.
Yes.
If the ambush failed, a lot less than that.
Even better. Well, not even better. Craren,
Yes.
how many people do you think you need to make a bath of blood?
Do you want an honest question, an honest answer, or do you want just a guesstimation?
I know that
Guesstimation's
one.
fine. Oh, Oren knows that one. Oh, of course Oren
Yeah.
would know that one.
Hang on, hang on.
I mean, the average size of a bath is 125 liters. The average amount
125
of
liters. So 125 divided by 8.
Yes,
roughly.
and the average amount of blood you will get from a person before it starts running out is about 8 liters. So there you go. 125 divided by 8. You can do this.
Remus is stumped for a prolonged period of time. Enough time that enough time that everyone just thinks his brain has stalled.
I'd say about 15 people and an adolescent.
I mean, it depends on how full you want it. If you want it to the brim, I mean, you're gonna need 16. If you want it to just be full, yeah, you're gonna do with 15. So 15, 16 depends on your purposes.
Oh, cool.
Are you making blood pudding in large quantities?
I was just contemplating the idea of whether or not it would be fun to drown people of the pure flame in the blood of the pure flame.
That's nasty. I like it.
That's a war crime in several countries.
But this is a war crime in Droham. Yafe?
I don't think anyone has tried it yet.
Perfect. I can't
So
be doing
we're the
anything
ones
wrong
that
if I've
make
never.
it a war- Yeah, we'll be the ones that make it the war crime, but it's not a war crime right now. Okay.
Remus,
Yes.
just because it hasn't been tried in court doesn't mean that it's not illegal. It means it hasn't been in court. You will still be jailed for it. You will still be tried for it. And
Yeah,
the court will determine whether they will just hang you or throw you in jail for an indefinite period of time.
If it helps you at all, I heard nothing.
I'm very happy for that. You see, it's a special party, this one.
I figured as much.
They
And-
come up with creative ideas in ways no god intended.
And you thought.
Oh, I know one who would really enjoy the excess of this plan.
Oh.
But this is neither here nor there. You had another question, I believe.
To be fair, I've forgotten it. I was far too busy imagining what it would look like to bathe in. Yes. Sorry.
I wouldn't
That was both
recommend
in
it.
character
It's pretty
and as a
sticky.
human.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty sticky, and if you don't really prestidigitate well, you start to smell bad.
It's just as inconvenient and horrible as you might think, Remus. Let's put it like that, okay?
Yeah, and blood coagulates and gets clotty and gross real quick, so not a nice time.
So let's
you're
not
saying-
and say you did.
Okay. I've forgotten the rest of my questions. Would anyone else like to ask some questions?
I think we got
How do
most
we
of what
get-
we needed
How do
anyway.
we get into your secret base?
Is it a secret Freemason handshake?
What time is it?
It is
Lunchtime.
currently mid-afternoon, about 4 p.m. You got together about noon because you had this little bit of a sleep in, and then it took about 4 hours to get this point from the city. Little less because you were going at a rather quick pace. And the guy on the ground is looking absolutely terrified at this point.
Who the fuck did I try and kill?
Yeah.
No. I think I've worked out my work-based frustrations on this character. I apologise. It's taken me half an hour of considering different ways to torture someone, and I feel like I'm finally more myself.
Well, that's good to know.
No.
Are they done talking?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, that was looking for a question. Are we done talking?
Yeah.
So, Flo will walk up to. What's his name?
You haven't asked yet.
She will like crouch down. What's your name?
Well, Eliel, why?
And she will start helping him take off the chain. Even though it hurts her.
Thank you.
I'll tell you a secret.
Mm.
Even if you get rid of this curse, Garland will kill you. I hope you know that.
I am well aware.
So how about this deal? If you don't want to get rid of the curse, my pack is always open.
I just want to go home.
And you can. You just need to learn to control this.
Sorry, I missed that last bit.
And you can. If you just need to learn to control this.
Sure. Sure, I have some time.
And she will look him straight in the eyes and she will show vulnerability to him. We are just as alive as you are. We have just as much feelings. We just want to live in peace.
I would gladly leave you in peace, but I have a debt to pay.
Well, not anymore.
Well, your friend promised to get me out safely, so...
And she will actually reach out her hand and pet him.
It pulls back a little bit at first and then kind of allows you.
I wish you luck.
Guess I owe you too. If you hadn't made me a werewolf, I'd be dead by now.
You'd have kept me alive more than you know. And she will stand up and walk away.
Alright.
And she will let go of the chain because it hurts.
Yeah. Jaffe's gonna step forward towards the people nearby. Well, if you have no more questions, I have a prisoner to return. And
Sorry about your party.
oh no, it's gonna continue. I just need to get there and back again. Speaking of, there should be some alcohol. If you want some food, if they've prepared it again. And feel free to help with the cleanup if you want. It's cold enough they shouldn't be rotting.
How about I help with the cooking and everyone else can help with the cleanup?
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
I shall take this one back to the city. And, yep.
Is there any quick and easy way that we can verify whether or not Durin and Keatis has survived the ambush?
I have sending.
Guessing that one.
Finally, someone discovers that Oren actually has sending.
Yeah. Which
Oh
point
yes, I
will
forgot about
cast-
that.
I will cast sending to the burb.
All right.
And go. Everything here is safe. Prisoner detained. How did things fare there?
It takes a concerning amount of time for you to get a reply. And what you get in your head, Oren, is 6 birds downed, 3 rats dead, pure flame annihilated.
And he will. Is Yafe still here?
Yes. Well,
Yes, he gone.
pure
Yeah,
flame
he will-
ambush annihilated.
So he will relay that to Yafe, but make sure the rest of you can hear as well.
Alright. You do you speak loud enough for everyone to hear?
Anyone that's like within range, yeah, he just speaks normally.
Okay. You see the young you see Eliel pull back a little bit, and then you see like a small smile on his face.
You're basking in the glory of the dead lycanthropes, I take it.
No.
What's
Do I
your
notice-
story?
Do I notice the smile?
It's quite obvious, yes.
Excellent. I start singing the song into his brain again.
Just as Oren asks that question, he's like,
Yeah, what's your story? What's this debt that you keep talking about?
well, if you're interested in a little bit of a story time, I'll tell you.
Sure.
I lived in Breland. One day, werewolves came to our village. I ran off a cliff. I died. Garland Varen was there when I woke up, and now I owe him for the resurrection.
1,000 gold, right? Oh,
500.
thereabouts. 500. Damn.
And he told me to collect one of the Fela leaders' heads.
You realize that's worth a lot more than 500 gold, right?
I do. I also realized there's not a chance I could have gotten it. So I picked the strongest one.
You wanted to die?
It's not like I would have been allowed to stay dead, probably.
Which then expounds on your debt.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell. Okay.
I hate a lone shark.
Told you. Varen is not the monster in this. Well, I am not the monster in this story.
I'll tell you what. I'll vouch for you.
Thank you.
If you agree when the time comes that you'll help us deal the killing blow.
If I'm allowed to be there, I would love it. Not sure they'll let me.
What do you think, Big Kitty?
Since we are in a mood of making deals, Remus, was it?
Yes, sorry. I wasn't expected to be called upon. Yes, teach. Yeah, sorry. My name is Remus.
If you bring me Garland Varen alive, I'll make you more powerful.
Haven't you already made us a deal to bring him in?
Oh, this is in addition to the money I will pay you.
Is this because I was just been talking about bathing in certain people's blood and now you're slightly concerned I might kill everybody in sight?
No.
Okay.
But if you...
Just a personal quest then.
Indeed. You bring him to me alive. Because the reward amount was lower if I had to have him resurrected. But if you can guarantee you bring him to me alive...
I'd just like to ask a couple of follow-up questions, if I may.
Sure.
Does he need to be all in one piece?
No.
That's the only follow-up question I need. I think that actually covers everything.
Alright. He needs to be breathing, not bleeding out, and able to answer questions.
That's fine. I just fancy breaking legs.
I see no problems with this.
Perfect.
Alright. Well, if you have any more questions for me, ask them now. In about 30 seconds, I cannot speak. No questions?
Yeah, all good.
Alright. And you see him start bending down and his body starts morphing, not into the Displacer Beast form, but into a large panther. And he basically shoves his head against Elial and paws at him to get on. And then both of them take off towards the city. Elial looking very uncomfortable and not really sure how to stay, on the panther as it runs.
Climb that like a tree.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
How loud does Oren say that, and would it be within earshot of Remus?
He muttered it under his breath, but I think he's fairly close to you, so why don't you roll a perception check, see how well you do.
I had an 11. Oren.
I think you probably heard something about a tree.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Can you infer?
I've got to do another roll. Yes, he infers. Remus says only if he bites me first.
Hey, if you've got dibs, if you got dibs, I'm not necessarily interested. I'm just appreciating the view.
I like how you two are openly discussing this when what I can assume to be his partner is right behind us.
Who's partner?
Just because it's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. Anyway, sorry.
This close to getting corn chips up my nose. This close.
Favorite moment of that.
I should know better than to
Oh.
eat while doing this. I really should know better than that.
All that time.
I mean,
Ignore that.
what gave
That is
you
not
that
for the game.
knowledge?
All right.
Also,
the hell
ignore that
did you
roll, that
just
was
roll,
not for the
Lauren?
game. That was
What
not
did-
for the
what-
game. That was for Ferret. That was for me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know it's gonna take about 4 hours there, 4 hours back for Yafe. It's currently 4 p.m., so he's gonna be back around midnight.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. How do we suggest? Because I don't feel like if we're helping with the cleanup, I highly doubt we're going to make it back in time before full moon, and I can get to a cell.
Seems like a you problem.
Indeed.
I think you'll be fine. Flo can crash tackle you if need be, but there's a bunch of lycanthropes around here to help you out.
True. Just when the time comes, just keep your distance. All be well. Just in case.
Well, yeah, I don't have anything. To
I
do
can
with
go for a
police
jog or
around here
something
anyway,
afterwards.
so-
Sorry, I just got tailed to the eye.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna come near you when you're changed. I don't have anything to remedy fleas.
Well, in that case then, shall we get on with this cleanup?
You guys have no, he'll prestidigitate what needs prestidigitating and sort of pick up some light debris, that kind of thing, before he goes over to help with the cooking.
All right. Let me.
Clean up on aisle 5. Clean up on aisle 5.
You can see Nathan
very
getting
much.
flashbacks. Just.
Why?
Well, if you're all staying,
Yep.
all right. The ape has lumbered off somewhere. You're not entirely sure what he's been doing, but he's currently sleeping by this fence.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yes, Rebus will help gather the bodies of the Pure Flame into one location and support with general tidy up requirements. He will ask Oren whether or not we are going to turn the bodies of the Pure Flame into mystery meat for the lycanthropes. Just purely for them.
Why don't you ask them if they're comfortable with it, and if they are, why not? But I'm not really a fan of humanoid flesh myself, so
Kind of defeats the object of it being called a mystery meat, if they know what it is.
then I'd say not. Maybe give it to the tiger.
Fine. And I kind of start
Look,
digging a
Rebus.
hole. Yes?
Look, Remus, you're free to try it as much as you want, but if you go more insane, that's entirely on you.
Okay.
The
I mean,
Minotaur is gonna help you gather the bodies all together. And then the two goblins that were hiding before is gonna help you dig, Remus. And by help, I mean mostly moral support.
At a certain point, I start mentally saying dig, dig, dig to them. Yeah.
Right. Gets a little shovel and just. They are making progress. It's not as fast as yours though, because small and not as strong. Mel, what are you doing?
She's going around checking on everyone, how wounded they are, helping like patch them up.
All right. Craren. I'm gonna check if His Highness has been fed, and if not, I'm gonna feed His Highness.
Sent.
So I shall be. Hi, I know. I nearly ran him over now. But yes,
Oh no.
basically, what you're doing right now is just cleaning the area up. Oren is helping with the cooking, and yeah, I shall be right back. Time for some role playing.
Yeah.
After digging effectively the grave thing, Remus basically makes his way relatively close to Oren and starts accumulating as much alcohol as he can. He wants to get plastered.
I think Romulus is going to do some general helping about and keeping a close eye on the time, making sure he, like, when as time progresses, he kind of keeps his distance because he doesn't want to be caught short.
Romulus, darling, do you need me to tie you up?
No, you're fine. For now, we'll see how the night goes.
I'm pretty good at not work if you need it. Just saying. I mean, nothing. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
If it comes to it, and I'm sure I can go for a little jog.
Yeah.
Like a 2-mile jog or something, I don't know.
Hey. Bok.
You can have a jog from here back to town.
Rami,
Mm-hmm.
what's your favorite food?
What would Romulus' favorite food be?
Prison girl.
That's all he knows.
Sorry.
Could there be like a form of ramen in the world of D&D? If there is, then it'll probably be that.
I imagine if there's wheat, then there's noodles.
I would have thought so, yeah.
Yeah, so he'll sort of start making a noodle-based meal for Rami. Nice and spicy or mild?
Mild, please.
Don't need to poke the
Look,
wolf necessarily.
if you're not burning off your nostrils, you know, are you even eating?
What was that?
No.
Sorry. Oh, okay. No,
If you're not burning off your nostrils, are you even eating? No.
Oh.
Oren's thought here is that a full wolf is a happy wolf. Are less likely to eat your face wolf.
That is a very fair point.
All right. I think at some point, notice it, like you would notice the guy from earlier just moving around, doing various things, seemingly always with some form of tankard in hand. And eventually he's gonna come around to your group and well, are you enjoying the party?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. You guys saved it. For now.
Hopefully, we won't have any further interruptions.
I should hope so as well. Though it continues for another 3 nights.
Yeah. Hey, what were your exact words about that dealio you made with the lycanthrope fella?
Oh, I'll help him get rid of the lycanthrope. Well, I didn't say that, but I'll help him cure him, essentially. And
Yep.
get him out of Drum and out of his current situation. In response, he answers our questions and will never be a threat to Drum again.
You know. Yeah. Technically fulfills your end of that bargain, right?
I have no idea what you started that sentence with, Terris, because you cut out.
Oh, it's just gone. You know, death technically fulfills that side of your bargain, right? Or your side of that bargain, right?
No, it does not.
Nah. I guess you're about the spirit of it as well, right?
No, I'm about the exact wording of it.
Okay.
And killing someone does not cure them of lycanthropy.
Ah, so you cure the lycanthropy and then you kill him and then you've fulfilled your end of the bargain.
One could see it that way, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not telling you how to do your job, mate. I'm just saying if he ends up being a handful. But I doubt he will.
Oh, if he starts being a handful, let's just say once a day he'll learn the lesson of not being one.
Understood. Good to know.
I have a way
I'm
of.
only never to make a deal with you.
But are you sure you don't want to do that? My deals can be very profitable.
I'm not sure you could help me deal with my problem anyway.
Well, I'll never make a deal that I can't fulfill.
I'm a little bit leased right now.
Right. I'd say we're in the same boat, but I don't know your ship or your destination.
And he's very cute that way.
Ah, yes.
I don't mean you, Craren. I don't mind being leased to you. It's the other one
thank you.
that's the problem. It's the other one that's
Yes.
the problem. Yeah, little shrug. Just, I don't think you can help me. I think I just have to keep being a good boy until she decides that I'm done. Fuck.
I think other people would enjoy you being a good boy as well. Though, you're a little young for my taste.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, little shrug. Just, that's fine.
Oh. But where are my manners? Sorry.
I was just going to say, I'm well looked after, but yeah, you were going to introduce yourself, I imagine.
Right, yes. Casparina's Day. Or Cass, to those who saved my life.
Yes.
Sent by...
I'm Aaron, that's Craren. Those are the twins.
Right.
You know Flo.
Well, she knows more of me than I know of her.
How much did she see?
I honestly have no idea.
Eh.
But I imagine she learned to knock.
I did.
sorry, everything just flew out of my head. You're not sorry.
For those who don't know, this channel is marked mature because we are not. If you're under the age of 18, please don't watch this, and definitely do not let me know, because then I have to ban you.
I'm secretly 12. Not really.
We're talking physical age here, Terris, not mental.
I mean, I vote, I pay taxes.
I
Have
do
a
those
car
count.
with a drinking permit.
Yes.
I knew you were going to say that.
I hope you enjoy the festivities. It will start with or without our glorious commander back. So I expect another hour or so until people get nice and toasty. I duck if something comes flying at you.
Gotcha. You want some noodles to soak up all that liquor you've been consuming?
Oh, I'd love some. I don't think I've had noodles before.
They're pretty good.
They are wonderful.
It's also what happens when you drink too much whiskey.
So I've heard. I make a point of not getting that drunk in company.
Well, I think tonight, just because of the recent situation, I'm probably not going to drink at all. Just
I
so
mean,
I've got
you
my
know.
wits about me.
On the other hand, word on the street has it.
There's that.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll drink.
Well, be careful. And I'd say stay aware, but he looks over to Remus. Just kinda hope he gets more focused the more he drinks.
Stay aware? I thought there were plenty of wares here already.
Well, two of you don't have a choice in staying aware. I'm guessing.
Pretty much.
I'm counting on not becoming aware.
I don't know how much you've been told about this, but this festivity is dedicated to the Fury, the goddess of excess.
That sounds like my kind of goddess. Much better than the other one. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to find myself a perch and wait there. Last night... Oh! Before I get too far off. Romulus, was it?
Yes.
If you're worried, the barn has a lock.
The barn has a lock. Okay.
There's a bar
That is
from
good
the
to know.
inside that you can lock.
We have big stone.
Wonderful.
You do
Okay,
have big stone.
Which building is the barn? Is it this one here or is it this one here?
No, this one.
That one over here. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I know this one has thatch still on it, but most of that is burnt down.
Gotcha.
I just don't know how to add fire in Roll20.
Balls.
But I'm going to start removing these. And are you guys staying the night here, or are you gonna move back to the city at some point?
I don't see why we wouldn't stay the night if we've been invited to a party.
All right.
I feel that what's to be gained from... Let's look at things vaguely objectively. What's to be gained from going to town right now? You know, player question.
I mean, we're supposed to be protecting that one guy's windows, but I think this ambush and everything is a little more important than the gold.
I
would
mean, yeah,
otherwise
there's
get.
that. But what the hell would even the time be when we get there? It's like, would we even make it be there and be useful? Even if we left, I mean.
It will take you roughly 4 hours to get back. You're not as hindered as most people because you have dark vision, but it's still a little bit of a hindrance because your vision is like completely dark beyond the dark vision. And yeah, at about sunset, you start hearing music. And then rowdy singing. Not entirely on key. Not entirely understandable.
Does Oren recognize the tune for what it is?
Give me a... I'd say a... wisdom check.
Wisdom. I've got a +1 to that. Does a 10 get me there?
It's naggingly familiar, but you can't exactly place it. It's a very familiar melody, but it's currently being played on what is essentially a trash can, accompanied by a violin and banjos, instead of like a lyre or another instrument that you're more familiar with.
Yeah, or instruments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is everything okay, Oren?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what that song is so I can play along.
Does Flo know the song?
I'd say you've heard it a lot of times. It's not really. It's more of a drinking melody, or drinking a song, and it's being currently butchered by several creatures, slowly warping into their lycanthrope forms, bawling it out drunkenly.
Oh no.
Well, it's not as much as a song as more of us just playing a tune.
Oh,
Very
well, that's
drunkenly.
easy enough. Could Oren try to join along?
Absolutely, give me a performance check.
Performance. That is that one. That's a 21.
Yes. It's not a very difficult melody. It takes you just a couple of passes to pick it up. And, well, you're decidedly not as inebriated as your subject matter.
Yeah.
And so you start performing it a lot better than they are.
And it goes, nah, 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 nah.
No.
And, actually, chat. Give me a... Could someone roll me a d4 in chat?
Ow. my butt's going numb.
No one's in chat. Anyone can roll me a d4. Ow.
Evil.
All right.
Evie.
Oren,
Yes.
but at roughly 10:30 p.m. ish, the Minotaur from earlier approaches you and slaps a giant mitt down on your shoulder.
Hi, buddy.
I
Hi.
So you're the one who healed me earlier.
A little bit, yeah.
Thanks.
I didn't want your... No problem. I didn't want your insides to be your outsides or anything, you know?
No, I know. I know. Wanna spar?
I'm not really a big fighter, but
Yeah.
I know a couple of guys that are. I'm more a lover than a fighter, but yeah, points at the resident barbarian. He'll give you a run for your money, I bet.
That's a guy who flew, right?
Yeah.
He won't fly if I punch him, right?
I can't guarantee he won't, but I'll tell you what. And he's gonna sort of gesture for him to bring his ear down to Oren's lips, and he's gonna go, I'll give you a bardic inspiration if you want to give it a go, so you've got a bit of an advantage against him.
I don't know what that is, but sure. Let's go.
And yeah, he will actively inspire the fella.
And the Minotaur is going to lumber over to wherever Remus is, or where he thinks Remus is, and look at you.
About 3 feet shy of Remus.
Remus is half in the chicken coop, having basically... I'm not going to say passed out drunk, but he's kind of propping himself up against the chicken coop, and there is a lot of empty tankards and bottles near him.
Flying guy.
Remus, that's talking to you.
Right. Sorry. What? And
Okay.
I'm not flying. I'm currently sitting. Do chickens fly?
For about 13 seconds.
It depends on how hard you throw him.
Oh, don't tell me you're a chicken kicker.
No, I said throw.
Oh.
Like, pick him up and go, whoop.
He's a clucker-poult,
That one.
or clucker-poultry. Caterpoultry? Something. I've had too much to drink.
Can you stand?
Let's
Clicks
find
his hip. He clicks his heels and just like hovers a couple of centimeters off the ground instead.
Oh.
Yeah, boots first, or actually
Boots first.
standing.
No. His boots are up in there, and he's kind of the other way around. Has anyone told you you're walking on your head?
Oh.
Yes, 2 seconds. And I right myself and turn the boots off. And I'm stood facing him. How can I help?
Well, I asked your friend if he wanted to spar. And he said go talk to you. But if you're gonna fall over if I breathe on you, that's no fun.
Oh, breathing on people is fun. There's this whole purple psychic flame thingy that happens and it like hurts people and it's really cool.
Alright. I don't have that.
No.
I can poke. But
I'm sure Flo might like that.
who's that?
It's Flo in Remus's vision. Mael.
I was gonna ask the DM if I had to roll a Constitution because I have already changed once a day.
Yes, please give me a Constitution save.
Oh! Oh no!
What was that inspiration again?
I mean, you do have inspiration if you want to use it.
Sure, why not? Oh god.
It's not
It
under
was
10.
It was meant to be.
A little
You-
bit on the edgy side.
Yeah, you managed to hold on to your faculties by literally the skin of your teeth. Right now, if you get poked, you will go berserk.
And he's about to poke the bear.
The wolf, but yes. But yes, is Mael within eye line of Remus?
She's by the fire here, so I don't know if he sees her.
Yep, he would see it.
That one. Over there. In the heavy metal costume. Well,
But Elios is also there and may be feasting on frustration as well.
He's basically just floating as.
God, this whole
one with
place is going to be like it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, a lot of them.
The one next to the floaty weasel thingy.
Minotaur looks at you, looks over where you're pointing, looks at you. Your group is kind of weird, ain't it?
I have you know, it is no weirder than a nation of lycanthropes, folks headed up by 3 hags.
You have a point.
And
Yeah.
I take offense to you saying that we are weird.
Well, it was sort of a compliment, but sure.
Hold that thought, and I walk over to the fence and I pull a post out of the ground.
Oh my God.
I have 11 concerns.
The Minotaur looks at you again. Remus just. It took offense. You can keep it.
And now I give offense and I hit him with it.
Alright.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, does it?
Oh,
It's an attack with an improvised weapon.
So you just want
It's a strength check.
Yeah, I need to get.
you know, that's not how you do fencing, right?
That,
No.
that absolutely hits.
Cool. What damage would you like?
It would be. Hold on, let me find out what damage does a club do.
I think it's a D8.
I think it's a D8.
I think it's a D8, but I need for reference. Hold on.
At least it's not a seal at all.
No, it's a D4 plus
Whatever.
your strength modifier.
D4 plus strength. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh, but that's a +4, so 5 in total.
Just whack straight. do you go for the head or do you go for a side?
I go for a head.
Alright,
No,
straight.
Not a head.
Heads or tails.
I mean,
If you hit it
both
right, you
depends
can
on
hit.
how
Again, if you this channel is marked mature because we're not. But yeah, you slap that Minotaur right between the horns, and he groans slightly. Ow.
I get 2 attacks per turn.
Yep.
Can I go again?
Yes, definitely.
This one is kind of like a poke to the solar plexus. Ah! That's a 1. I stumble past. And that one for you, Oren.
First
Excellent.
hits him straight in the head, and he sees the second swing and just moves aside, pushing you. It's not graceful, but neither is Remus. Pushing him aside, and he's just gonna go, oh, well, this is fun. And he's gonna... Doesn't have any fist bonky attacks, so he's just gonna give one great swing towards Remus with a fist strike for 22.
That'll hit.
Dealing, I think, is it 1 plus strength? I believe.
For a punchy punch, I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah, so you take
Yes.
5 bludgeoning damage as his fist comes down. Like, you stumble past and his fist comes down right between your shoulders.
I fall on my face.
Oh. That's
Oh, no.
fun.
You know what?
Oh.
Let's do this. And I
Alright.
say
Right, use happy moves to stand up, and it's your turn.
that. Excellent. Did he use his weapons? Yes. No. No, but he will rage in a weird, drunken stupor ting. And he will attack recklessly because he's drunk, and it's just fisticuffs, I think. 22.
22 does hit. Let's check something real quick.
That's a 7. And a 20. And another 7.
Let's see. Barbarians have proficiency in simple and martial weapons, right?
Yes.
Alright. So technically a club, which is the fence post is a simple weapon. But yes. So 7 and 7. So 14.
Yes. And he now has advantage to hit me.
Right. He's gonna groan and just bellow out a as close to a roar as a bovine can get. Bless you.
Oh, they can bellow.
Yeah, he's gonna bellow, and all of you just hear this bellow ring out as he's gonna swing around, and he's going to once. Yeah, you're right next to him. He's gonna take a few steps back from you, Remus. And then he's going to rush you. With head down and just try to push you aside with his horns.
Okay.
That one, and yeah, that's a 22.
Yes, that would hit.
As he does that recklessly. And we're gonna do... Which means you also... Well, he also has... He's gonna be reckless and, he has advantage. 16 piercing plus... What was that? Another 10, so it's 26, 13. Because you are raging. And I need a strength saving throw.
Nope, wrong button. That button. 24. Same answer.
Same answer,
Okay.
not a crit. You do remain standing as he's like his bony forehead just funk into you.
Cool. Can I grab his horns?
Absolutely.
Can I attempt to suplex the Minotaur?
Absolutely. Give me a strength check.
I have so many concerns right now.
14. I'm burning inspiration. 23.
Yeah, against all odds, against this creature that is easily twice your size. You manage to grab onto the horns and just... Yeah. Bonk.
I can imagine it as like he's goring me, like so he's head lowered thingy, and then as I'm being pushed back, I kind of get enough of a grip that I can then turn it into like a suplex and just kind of
Yes.
yes.
And because you're so close to the chicken coop, he's gonna land in the chicken coop.
Fucking good time.
And roll me a... What would that be? Roll me a D8. He's gonna take 6 damage as he lands in the chicken coop on his back. These guys are not here anymore.
There is an almighty crash across the party.
Yes. And if you look over, you can see that there is a giant hole in what once was a small building. It's very similar to a chicken coop.
Were there chickens in there?
No,
Okay.
not anymore.
Were there eggs in there?
They're on the
Uh,
raft.
if there were eggs, they were very rotten. Most of the chickens seem to have blown the coop long before this place was turned into a party zone. Alright. That is such an excellent place to end that fight on, though. The Minotaur just goes, ow.
I kind of pick up one of my half-empty bowls of beer and just kind of put it in front of his nose and say, "Would you like a drink?"
Thank you.
Thank you. And I stumble over towards the fire where my ale is, and yes, collect more bottles along the way and plonk myself down and start drinking.
God damn it.
Did you lose,
Wow.
Crowan?
I think we both
Yes.
lost.
Second bet.
Yeah, I think we technically both lost, right?
Yeah. Let's just exchange gold coins. Ping.
And
Yeah,
you
we
hear
will exchange
a.
gold-
Sorry.
Yeah, we will exchange gold coins. That works.
Yes.
What were you saying? Sorry.
And then you can hear a almighty snoring from inside the remains of the kid's chicken coop.
Ah, now he falls asleep.
Right thinking, wrong target. God damn it.
Ah, well.
Was worth a shot.
Yeah.
All right. Romulus, as you found your way into the barn, you had to pass this large wooden statue of a winged creature of some description, seemingly female upper body, dressed in what looks like a weave of some sort, with large leathery wings and a serpentine tail. Trying to seemingly untouched by most of what's been happening around. From time to time, someone has, like during the night, someone has come up and left little trinkets and stuff around the base of the statue. But it seems that, like, getting into the barn, the doors open outwards, and one of them is blocked by the end of the tail. So you had to squeeze a little to get inside. And most of the interiors in here are completely intact, but empty. And there is indeed a bar that can be lowered down on top of the two rests by the door. Two by the door and one on the doors itself to just keep them shut. And there are also what's that called? Little like box stalls around the area. It seems to be set up for spending the night in, because there are sleeping like bedrolls and piles of straw and hay that has been set up. It is warmer in here than out by the fires, but not by a whole lot.
Well, I hope no one's planning on trying to get in here tonight. I'm gonna be for a nasty surprise.
You would also notice that it is not open. There are no windows or anything outside. So if someone, for example, wanted to throw things at you, they would have to get inside first.
No more stones for me.
Or, I guess.
Romulus probably will get himself ready for his transformation, or as he transforms, and he kind of just wants to kind of maybe just like try and practice understanding that kind of anger and that rage that he gets when transforming during the full moon, and kind of tries to understand it in order to better control himself in future.
All right.
You are also full of noodles.
Yes.
I'm a noodle boy.
You Give me a wisdom check.
A wisdom check. Do I get advantage? I get advantage of those, don't I? 16.
All right. Having learned from your previous experiences, it is a lot easier to sink into a sense of calm. And you find yourself in a relaxed state a lot quicker than previously, even though your restlessness is there. It's not like want out, destroy things. It's more of a way too much energy right now kind of restlessness. Yeah, you could easily pass most of the night in here, should you wish, or if your companions choose to stay. Though, getting any sleep here, probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
The music is
You're
loud.
doing the slip.
Yeah.
You're doing the slip.
I think Roris is gonna try and like meditate or something, just try and like block out the noise.
Yeah, it is
As best as
loud.
Yeah.
You can hear fights breaking out and breaking up from time to time.
Must be Remus.
At one point, you hear someone pulling at the barn doors and then annoyed grumbling by two voices as they vanish.
Oh, really now?
Speaking of Flo, Remus walks up next to you. Ishmael.
Can Remus give me a perception check?
Yes, the Minotaur is currently occupying the chicken coop.
Oh god.
Ish.
Remus,
Yes.
you're not sure, but you're kind of thinking that one, like her Flo's green eye is also a little bit red.
Oh, what red eyes you have.
Oh no.
And Flo will just look at you. Was
Hello?
there anything?
Well, I mean, there's plenty of booze if you would like some more booze. Did you see me lift that mine at all?
Yes. You're quite strong.
Occasionally.
You can just hear the crickets.
Chap chap. Chap chap.
Flo is really trying to hold her composure, so...
Cicada in the Winter is a really sad anime, by the way.
Do I need to have a reason to come over and drink with a friend?
You see me as a friend.
Well, we have shed blood together. We have traveled to weird planes of existence. You bit my brother. Yeah, I think we could probably say that we are friends at this point.
It was about the brother that cinched it, right?
I mean, we're practically family.
You have never seen a wolf squint their eyes, but you're pretty sure that's what Flo is doing to you.
He is drunk, so he is being as sincere as he could ever possibly be.
Flo will just take her very big hand out and pat him on the head.
Do you not see us as friends then? Or are we a means to the end in some master plan that involves the werewolves taking over as the master race?
Wouldn't that be funny?
I guess it would.
There's not many people wanting to be friends with wolves.
I beg to differ. There appears to be an entire nation called... Where are we?
Brom.
Broam.
Yes. Yes. Many people like to be friends with wolves.
But yes, that one.
This nation was made to keep us monsters safe.
Yes. But you are only physically monsters, so to speak, if that makes sense.
You can see her eye twitch.
The real monsters are the people that do not treat people as people.
Like the silver flames.
What? Yes.
And you can see Flo smile quite creepily.
I liked it when you told me about drowning them in their own blood.
I was about to roll that with disadvantage, but I might roll that with normal now. Nope, still doesn't matter. Hey, look, all I'm saying is sometimes they get a little bit carried away with torture thing and the whole, like, murdering people. Well, you know, like, when you're a mercenary and you normally get paid to kill people and you haven't been paid to kill people in a while, sometimes the urge is just kind of
do it on your own, do it for free.
I know what
Brings a
you
whole-
mean.
Yeah, brings a whole new meaning to freelance.
Is Oren and Craren around the fire with us? Question mark.
I think we're around
I-
a different fire.
Yes, we're over here.
Oh yeah, you're over there. Okay.
Remus is not being quiet. He is allowed.
Much like drunk people aren't.
Yes.
Mhm.
I would hazard to guess that even Romulus in the shed could hear Remus.
Off in the distance, you can hear a muffled, "I can!"
Oh
I
dear.
still don't understand why he keeps locking himself up.
When you get possessed by a demon in your sword and you kill people indiscriminately for no apparent reason and you don't remember why, sometimes you are slightly worried about what happens if you suddenly become a creature that may or may not also make him do things that he does not completely believe he is in control of doing.
What's the fun in that? Losing control is fun sometimes.
I agree, but when the ability to lose control is not something that you have control over, does that make sense?
Remus,
Yes.
Can I borrow you for 2 seconds?
I mean, do you have my undivided attention already?
Flo will lift him up.
Okay.
And she will walk over here.
Oh boy.
Baron, should we be worried?
And she will throw Remus at the door to open the door.
Give me a...
Improvised weapon.
Is Remus objecting to this?
Whoa. He's drunk. So if she's not going to explain it, he might resist it.
She has to
Flo...
borrow you very nicely. And she just picked you up after you said yes.
Raw.
In
Right.
this party, you don't pick up chicks.
Oh, chicks pick up you. Feel free.
If Remus isn't going to fight you, please do give me a strength check. And I need to go find my rules for using other player characters as thrown projectiles.
I think you DM'd them to me. Let me go and find.
Yes.
All I'm going to say is character. We preempted this. Oh no, it's not there. I know where.
There we go. Rules for using creatures as thrown projectiles. The thrown creature must not exceed the throwing creature's carrying capacity in terms of weight. I don't think you do.
I've put a little weight on recently, but not that much.
The thrown creature will take 10 minus its dexterity modifier in bludgeoning damage upon impact, provided the target does not come equipped with spikes or the likes.
Is it a spiky door?
No, it's a barn door.
Okay. So 10 minus my dexterity modifier. So I take 8 damage.
Yes. The thrown creature counts as an improvised weapon in terms of damage dealt. You will hit the door, Mel. It has a AC of 15.
Yeah.
So it's your it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
So free.
Yes. Remus, you hit the door and it creaks. The door itself seems to start to splinter, but there is something heavy in the middle of it that hurts a lot.
Are you trying to get Romulus outside? Flo.
Oren, what the hell are they doing?
The wolfy one through the big one. Into the door.
The question here is, do I care enough to do something about this at this point in time?
As this is going on,
Uh,
Romulus is just gonna like stand up and kind of walk closer to where he heard the noise, not suspecting what's happening on the other side.
You can see a little bit of light peeking through what once was a solid barn door.
Do I see enough to be able, is the hole big enough for me to be able to see through, or is it literally just like a sliver of light?
Please let Romulus be able to just in time unlock the thing and let this be a cartoon moment.
You have to bend down a little.
Try and throw him again.
You can just bend down a little bit, just under where the bar is. If you move a little bit of the wood, you can peek outside.
Please tell me I'm throwing Remus as he does that again.
Now, in order to break the bar holding the door shut, you need to deal 10 or more damage in one hit.
Okay, Flo will
Because-
ram into it.
Because Romulus's curiosity is getting the better of him, he's going to take the bar off while you do this.
Oh no. Oh no, and you're standing in front of the door with the bar.
Oh god!
So it's,
Oh my god,
so-
where's my ram attack? Oh my god, it's a normal attack. Okay.
Now keep in mind the doors open outward. It's just that that bar isn't there.
No, that's the what?
Yeah, that's
Why
the
is it
predatory
a
strike.
What the fuck? Ugh. Oh, do I have to fucking go on D&D Beyond? Oh, I don't have the ram attack here. Oh, okay. 2 seconds.
Sorry.
Freaking
Cough.
ram attack.
I love how the elves are just Statler and Waldorfing this.
I just. Do I distract it with dancing lights? Like. What do you think,
Okay,
Aaron?
so
Or what do you
unarmed
think, Aaron?
strike, deals 1d4. Okay, so ram is an unarmed strike, may deal 1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning damage. Okay, so it's a 1d4. But it's an unarmed strike. Okay.
So that's a strength. Just a strength roll.
Why do I not have an unarmed strike? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's a strength then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Knock it up. Bad cat.
That's
Sorry.
even worse.
You discover too late that it's a lot easier to hit a door that opens inward if you're using a ram attack. And you slam into the barn door and it does no damage to the door.
She will
Because-
keep ramming it.
And Aaron try and distract her away from there with dancing lights.
21!
Oh my god, okay.
Alright, since the bar is gone, you need to deal 5 or more damage to the door in order to break it down.
So let's see, it was a 1d4. So 3 plus 2 bludgeoning damage, that's 5!
Alright, the door splinters as you run in for a second strike. And you break through the door to see Romulus standing there with the beam that is used as the door bar.
And she will accidentally ram into him as well.
Romulus, give
Let's
me
see.
a strength saving throw.
Nat 20.
For a 19.
For 19.
Uh-huh.
When we level up next.
You will level up when
Sorry,
you hit the country border.
Okay, so just meanwhile, these 3 guys, who are they? Just remind me.
They are just random civilians that were hiding during the fight.
Okay.
They are just common folk here to get absolutely plastered.
I'm just trying to make heads and tails of things. And then this guy and that guy.
Those up there is the wizard, Cassie, and Yaffe, who's joined and is now also perching.
Casually on top of the roof.
Yeah. Well, the
Okay.
roof isn't technically there because I don't know how to add fires in
No,
Roll20.
they're on top of the building is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're on top of the building, just basically
Okay.
sitting there observing everything.
And they do not.
And most likely laughing
Alright.
their asses off.
Crown is just going to look over at their general direction and just casually, the whole hands into the air. So, I don't know.
You just see the Cass lift a tankard. Just give.
I mean, she,
toast you.
yeah. Can Crown will just write on a piece of paper, magical paper, just write. Sometimes I question if I'm surrounded by idiots more than averagely, and just fold it up and just send it to Cassie.
You see the bird take flight and land in his open hand, and it unfolds. He reads it and just. I didn't give him sending, but he is just gonna go.
You can just reply on the paper, I guess. You know, like you did in school.
Yeah, he's gonna dig around in a pocket, write something, put whatever he picked up in it, and then just chuck it in your general direction.
I mean, it's magical paper, so it's going to find its way, even if it's a badly formed crane. It might be a slightly warped sparrow at this point.
Yeah, it's basically a ball of paper around what you realize is a copper coin to give it some weight.
Yeah.
And what you see is written is, I don't know how this works, but I feel you. I used to teach children.
Cry will just reply, just responding as, I'm so sorry for your loss, and just send it back.
You're just gonna see him laugh and you're not getting a reply. So, he's just laughing, just giving you another toast with a tankard. All right.
Should I laser point that happy horse? Not laser point. Should I dancing lights that happy horse shit to try and prevent whatever the hell is going on?
I mean, by all means.
Then again, if those are angry werewolves, that might just get me eaten.
I can only advise you to, at that point, duck.
Quack.
What's poultry got to do with this?
Keep your head down.
Ah, right.
I like your head preferably attached to you, the rest of your body. I hate to have to carry it around in a bag.
I must stay here. Then. Remy, are you alright?
Ever?
I think at this
I'm-
point he doesn't know what's happened. What's happened?
I mean, he's been
he needs a moment.
You know.
Remus just shouts really loudly. Door!
Oh God.
All right. I think with
Oh
that.
God, Zoran, has he found another door? Please,
I
did
have
not
not
find the
found
door.
Remus attempts to rattle the door off its hinges.
Right. Give me a strength check.
On that note, Craren, I think we should retire for a little bit until this nonsense passes.
Yeah, I'll just watch
Door
from
comes
here.
off its hinges.
I
It's half a
think-
door.
I start dragging the door across the across the party towards Craren and Oren.
Oh, shit.
As all this is happening, Romus is like, did you knock? Flo.
And Flo will just point at Remus and be like,
I thought it would be heavier.
Well,
And I didn't find any pebbles.
wow. I'm feeling more comfortable tonight. So if you wanted to go for a run, I'm happy to come along.
you can see like her muscle is kind of twitching a little bit, and both her eyes are like, her green eye is like flickering red?
A little bit.
Lead the way.
And she will just watch Remus go with the door?
Ah, he's got an obsession again.
This is ours now. It's ours.
Well, he's adorable.
Yeah.
Ew.
You know how some drunk people are kleptomaniacs?
Yes.
Hee hee.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
He steals our doors and he steals our hearts.
Oren,
Yeah,
are you sitting comfortably?
comfortably enough. Why?
Good. Because we needed better vantage point, and Craren cast Dimension Door to plop down on the roof next to Cassie.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Because, you know, you can bring one creature, and this is a better
This is
vantage
your
point.
creature.
And the funny part about Dimension Door, it only has a vocal component.
You can bring one creature, and Oren is your creature.
Yes.
Oren is Kraren's +1.
Yeah, exactly. In this instance, yes. Not many others, really, but you know.
Well, I'm glad you could join us. Why is your friend walking around with a door?
There's
That's the
a
thing he
long,
does.
there's a long story, a very, very long story about finding in the wastelands a door with an attached door frame, pocket
much else.
dimensions, things of the sort. So yeah, we carry around the door with us, and he seems to be emotionally attached to doors since we don't really know how it happened or why, but it did.
I think it's just one of those things that barbarians do.
Emotional support, or yeah, sure.
They imprint it on things like baby ducks, and his thing that he's imprinted on is doors.
Right.
At that point, Remus punctuates that sentence with the biggest shout of door he has ever given off.
Yes,
Alright.
very nice. Very nice. That's a very nice door. Good, good.
Think Mel Gibson in Braveheart.
All right.
That's
Well-
very, very good. And seeing how it's half of a door, they might even let you keep it, Remus.
Only half?
Yeah, the other half is
Coming
in the
up.
barn.
Yes, the other half is over there. And points back to the barn. So you got part of what you wanted.
Ignore the roll.
He goes back for the other half.
All right.
So
Well-
a nat 1 for 0.
Yeah.
Yep.
God help us.
All right.
That door closed fast.
I mean, what? Cassie, how about we put? I put things like this. Let's just say that the crew I'm currently traveling with, they had collectively and between them, they don't really have very high student loans. Let's call it that.
I'm a bard?
Please tell me Yaffe is hearing this and one of his students are about to go for a run.
Oh yeah, no, he's sitting up there, listening to what is happening, and he's seeing the two of you getting ready to go for a run, and he's just, looking at the whole situation, hearing hearing Craren say that, he's just gonna basically shrug his shoulders and just lean back against whatever's left of that wall. I'm off.
Not even protecting a student.
Flo, your passive perception is 18, right?
Yeah.
You can just barely hear Jaffe say to the others that I am off duty.
That's all she's hearing.
Yep, he's basically just leaning back. Just, I am off duty. I'm not dealing with this.
And Flo will just look at Romulus and be like, ready? And you can see her still twitching a bit.
Agreed. Let's go.
And she will just like go straight into the closest woods.
And they were never seen again.
Would you, while they are gone, would you allow Craren to slip Cassie and Jaffe one each, calling Carnis and go, so you seem to be having nasty visitors from time to time. If you need, I don't know, guidance, things, ordnance, people, contact, words of the such, just
A swingers party.
yes.
What? Nothing.
Let me check something.
Shamshing?
Yes, I'm gonna check something. We're gonna do something like a show. No. Cassie looks at the paper, looks at you. You can see that his eyes are not entirely focused. And looks at the paper and oh, nice card.
I take it you've never seen these before.
Not that I remember.
Simple
To be
things. Just it's an illusionary magic. Just whenever you're feeling like it, just blue scrying candle, and it will do the things for you.
Right.
Nothing
No.
complicated.
I focused on enchantment magic. That's why I didn't
Oh,
recognize it.
Yeah, I do the illusion things. Yeah.
One of my friends was
Illusion
an illusionist. Right bastard. From time to time.
That sounds like a story.
As it quirks, I guess.
Well, most of the times he would play pranks on people. Create little knickknacks they wanted and then they would vanish about an hour later.
That's entirely fair.
That's just mean-spirited.
Oh, it's quite funny. Yeah. No one else has something you would like to do. The night passes rowdily.
A lot of
A lot of people coming and going, some more fights. At one point, Jaffe will drop down from the roof and break up the fight between the werebear and one of the weretigers. And then the two of them vanish somewhere. Yes. The off-key sound of wooden cymbals accentuates the night, and morning dawns. The noises having quieted down about an hour or so before dawn, and it is pretty cold as the last embers of the bonfires burn out. You would have been able to pass the night in somewhat comfort if you either picked a space inside the scorched main house or in the barn.
Excellent.
Anyone who had decided to drink themselves into oblivion, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, never.
Oh, a 9.
Unfortunately, Remus, you do not get the benefits of a long rest.
Cool.
You are hungover with a capital H.
Consequences.
Yes. Your entire body hurts in ways you haven't experienced in a very long time. And your head feels like someone is trying to jam that minotaur inside it.
Nice.
Oh, no. I think Oren was acting a lot drunker than he was, honestly, and people watching.
Yeah. But yes, the area is quiet. You see, the tiger and the bear are gone because they vanish as dawn hits.
Up here.
And yeah, you are. Most of the area is just silent. At one point, you can find the Minotaur has moved from the chicken coop to sleep closer to one of the fires. But once the fire went out, is very uncomfortable.
Karen, do you still have your cube?
I mean, you should be aware of that I do because you're currently not freezing.
Yes, so Oren is quite pleased about the cube at the moment.
Yes, it's in the middle of winter, out on the plains.
I mean, technically seems like a them problem.
Yup. I'd say Romulus and Mile, you managed to return after a while. And when the dawn rises and the moon starts to set again, you can, if you want, turn back to your more humanoid selves. And, well, get some rest. At least enough to get a long rest.
Yeah, Flo will just like go through the broken door and just go and rest in the barn.
Long rest for Oren then?
Yes. So basically, Remus, having drunk to excess, it's almost like it's the theme of the party. It's not good feeling.
Is he still laying here?
Oh yeah, Remus just passed out somewhere. He's probably half under a door and using it as like a blanket.
So, Flo will point out to Remus Romulus as they come back and be like,
should we maybe do something about that?
I could tell he's been drinking. I feel like if we serve him now, that'll make him.
Let nature take its course.
All right. Morning dawns, and you have a trek of 4 hours to get back to the city itself. Now, when I say you get a long rest, it's on the cusp. So I'd say if you get back right before dawn, it's still gonna be about noon by the time you're able to move again.
I mean, the elves should at least be able to get a long rest.
Yeah. Everyone except
Yeah.
Remus gets a long rest, but the elves only need 4 hours, so you are fully rested at about 10 a.m.
Excellent.
Oh no, we will have to occupy ourselves while they sleep. Again.
Well,
How will
all we're
we
gonna
ever
say.
manage?
Well, the chicken coop doesn't exist anymore, and there are no doors on the barn. So whatever you do, you'll be doing in full sight of most of the people here.
But
Hey,
most
you
of
and
them
me,
are
baby,
asleep.
and mammals.
We do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
All right.
Yes. I'm assuming we're heading back to town at this point then.
Wait. When they wake up,
Mm-hmm.
Flo will just like crouch down and start poking Remus to see if he's alive.
I awake yet? I awake yet?
Are you
awake
breathing?
He
Romulus
looks.
will like mind link. Be like, brother.
He effectively smacks himself round the head. Like, so just leave me alone. Ow.
Do you want a do you want a bucket of water?
Sounds good. Where's Bastion with his endless coffee when you need it?
Who?
Ugh.
A traveler who was with us had to leave for certain reasons I can't actually remember. He had an endless supply of coffee.
Yes. He was a
That's
detective.
him.
I'm sure he would have loved
Oh.
this party.
You're a detective.
He had this weird little owl that would always screech if you messed up his papers.
Oh, the joys I would have with that. Nothing.
He said he might meet up with us. He said he might meet up with us later.
But he's a detective.
Yes, well, that's what he called himself. He was a
Yeah.
detective.
Is,
May or
is
may
he
not
okay
change
with-
over time.
Is he okay with like lycanthropes?
We will
Should
find
we
out.
We didn't really discuss it.
If he can tolerate me normally, I'm sure he can tolerate me as the lycanthrope.
He wasn't best pleased when we murdered the captive in the Druid village.
Do you know
Well,
the difference between a detective's carriage and a porcupine?
No,
So?
Oren, do go on.
With a detective's carriage, all the pricks are on the inside.
I would like to ask a question.
Uh-huh.
Who's driving the carriage?
we
Uh,
didn't bring the carriage.
Yeah, we walked.
Right. Can someone carry me back to the city so I can have another nap?
no. Hard pass.
Oren, do you have 2 lids on you?
Lids?
Yeah. You know, for pots.
I mean, maybe.
Can you clang them together repeatedly?
Yeah?
That should keep Remus awake.
Wouldn't you prefer I just, like, play my flute really loud?
That also works. Can you play it really off key while you're at it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Nice.
I will pay you for it.
And Flo will
You
give
don't need
Remus the bucket of water so he can drink.
He starts drinking and then just kind of keeps tipping himself further and further backwards, and then falls over backwards on the floor with the bucket on his head. And you,
Honestly, I
Anyone
thought
got a rope?
you were just going to pour the
And-
water on yourself.
well, he does that, and then you start hearing snoring coming from inside the bucket.
Oh,
Ugh.
God, we're going to be here a while before this is anywhere near capable of walking anywhere.
I'm really sorry about this. And she will take out her dagger and clunk it with like the handle against the bucket to make sound.
Oh, fine, I'm up. And he takes the bucket and he throws the bucket as far as humanly possible. Sorry, as far as Kalastari possible.
Yeet.
I mean,
Alright.
you might throw it as far as humanly possible. That might be shorter than Kalastari possible.
Give me a strength check.
23.
The bucket makes a beautiful arc and lands outside the fence.
I assume we are going back to the city. We are taking a modicum of a break, collecting the dogs.
Yep.
And the cart and the body.
And the
And then-
basilisk.
Yes, we can see the
Oh.
basilisk.
How about you go back to you go collect the basilisks? Mind you,
But you're so strong.
but didn't the dude say that the ambush site for Durin and Ratman is 4 hours along the path out of the city, and we left the Tings.
Did you just call a Terris rat man?
Is
The
there a
rat
rat
man to
incident?
give you this time.
I forgot the name. And then about 2 hours along that path was the turning that we then had to take to go to see the basilisks and the other thing that swallowed Craren. Is it the same path? Is that the only path out of the city? Flo, Mael. What name are we going with now?
Mile is fine.
Mael. Is that the only path out of the city? Other
Is
than
it the
main
only
door.
pathway out of the city, DM?
Into the mountains, yes, that's the only path. It splits into two, where you took the left, and then further up, you would know that it splits in various parts along the path, but it's not like that same kind of branching. It's more like tiny little tiny trails that wander off the larger path.
So, we go back to the city. We collect the cart and the dogs, and I sleep as we travel towards Durin and the Kitties. And then tonight or tomorrow, depending on time and sleep and hours, and
Recovery.
he drifts back off to sleep slightly as he sat there talking to them. Oh yes. We assault the Pure Flame.
Mhm.
Is that the plan? And then on the way back, we can retrieve the basilisks and the blue scaly thing and bring that back to the city. And then we can all have a party And we can...
Not get as drunk as you.
I am not planning to get this drunk. For a while.
Uh-huh.
Well, sounds like a plan.
What does for a while mean on a time scale we understand? Later on tonight?
It depends on the next time we're invited to a party like this one.
Well,
You mean where you don't have to pay for the alcohol?
Yes.
we're still invited for the last day. That's the biggest
Oh.
celebration.
Oh, I'm mildly concerned about my liver. Oh well.
Shit. Have you ever heard of a mocktail?
No. What's a mocktail? Don't tell me it insults you as you drink it, because then I might have to fight it.
No.
Harris,
it's one of
I
the
need a
most
stat block for that. I need a stat block for that.
Yeah.
Is it a mimic?
It's. Oh God. Yes, actually. Just. It's. Hey, Adana.
Yes.
Aaron's a bit of a creative guy. Could he make a mocktail using vicious mockery?
Give me an Arcana check. No, wait, it's a Charisma check for you because you use Charisma to cast to use magic.
Would that be a performance check then?
Yes, actually.
That is a 16, my dear.
Would you allow Craren to minor illusion this?
Absolutely.
Because
I
it
would.
can make sounds.
How do you create this drink using psychic damage?
So he mixes quite a few different things he's collected. Nothing alcoholic. But as he's doing this, he imbues all his spite and frustration
So,
into it.
funky mushrooms, bubbly poisons.
No poisons, nothing like that. It's all
Alcohol is a
edible and-
poison. So
Yeah, well, he hasn't put alcohol in it. It's a mocktail.
yes, but what I'm saying to deliver the same kind of effect.
The same kind of sting as a vicious mockery.
Yes.
No. I want him to be able to imbue the vicious mockery into the mocktail. So
All right.
I think he is.
Wait, does he have
Sort
an
of-
alchemist kit?
No. He's mixing drinks. So he is at the same time sort of imbuing this thing with his cheeky little spite. You know, basically spitting little not like spitting, but whispering little curses into it as he drinks it. Not as he drinks it, as he mixes it and then hands it over to him. This should give you a bit of a kick.
While Remus is taking it, Crown will happily cast minor illusion, making the drink openly mock him as he the glass, the mug, the vessel the drink is in is just casually mocking the holder of it.
To drink screamer, to drink screamer.
Remus attempts to drink whatever this is that they're putting in front of him, assuming it's like the hair of the dog.
It's basically fancy fruit juice that will mock him. Viciously.
Fancy fruit juice that will mock him.
if anything, that should make him feel better because he's now more hydrated, and there's some sugars in it and a number of other things. So yeah.
Now,
Some spices.
it has a kind of sting to it, and you feel kind of
Strangely insulted.
yes, strangely insulted after having drunk this.
I don't want
It-
it to have done any damage. It just needs.
No,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't do any damage, but it's one of those it has a kind of a tingly, spiky taste, and then you feel kind of insulted at having drunk it.
Oren,
Yeah.
does a mocktail not contain alcohol?
What do you mean?
Well, you've given me this to drink, and you called it a mocktail, and it tastes vaguely nice, and I am bitter.
I mean, it has a bit of bite to it, right?
I mean, you could say that.
Yeah. No, mocktails don't contain alcohol. That would be a cocktail. That.
I would like to make an observation about cocktails and you, Oren, but I don't quite think that that's inappropriate at this moment in time.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I think we have a plan, and we should execute it. And he kind of stands up and starts wobbling in the general direction of the city.
Hey ho, let's go.
All right, and with
Let's
that,
freak Bob.
and with that, as you are making your way towards the Great Crag once again, the large fortified city of the daughters of Sorakel, the sisters who are the daughters of Sorakel. That is where we're gonna leave this session and pick up in the city next time.